So I've been having some trouble lately in one of my cars where the car gets really hot and it's overheating. So what I'm getting done is I'm getting the radiator replaced, and while I'm there I'm going to replace the thermostat, which sort of sets a minimum temperature for the car. This particular one, 75 degrees, so sort of on the lower side of things. So that increases fuel use, but also increases power, and you get a little bit of extra emission out of the back as well, unfortunately. But the power is the key, and also minimising the opportunity for overheating because it's going to open slightly earlier. So to test the thermostat, which is this little guy, I want to heat it up to 75 degrees, which is also printed on that, because that's the temperature at which this little door on here is going to open up, and then it's going to heat the car up. So to do that, you can need a hot plate and some water. And so one thing to keep in mind when you're working on anything is that just because it's new doesn't mean that it's good. So because this is a new part, it's not proven. So sometimes a good used part is more predictable than a new one. So sometimes it's a good idea to verify that the part you're changing works before you use it. But with any luck, this thing being brand new, it's going to work nicely for us. So right now, just warm this water up, and we'll put it in, and we'll check back when it starts opening up. And so I can already see that warming up. I'm going to get my tongs at the ready. You can see the bubbles forming at the bottom of the plate. We're expecting this to start opening up before the water boils. And now a couple of minutes later, you can see sort of just in there, you can see a bit of a gap opening up. That's because the thermostat's starting to open, which is what we want, which means this is a good part, which is suitable for use in the car. And you can kind of see through there as well, it's opening up, fantastic. That is exactly what we want to be seeing. It opens up more and more and more. You see that gap open up. And that means that I'm confident to use this in the car. And so all I need now, power down. Because the other crucial part of the thermostat is that it closes, because you want to control the temperature. So opening and closing is essential. So we'll take it out of the heat now, and we'll just look for it to close as well. And now hopefully you can see, ever so slowly, the little door shuts again. And I'm happy with that. It means I can use it in my car, and it's going to be a trustworthy and reliable thermostat.